Here we go. All right, so I'm recording. I'll post this later. We're going to do assignment 5. So basically, we are doing a method that takes a keyword and then something that you're going to search for, and we're going to replace that with something else. So, and these are just examples of what is supposed to happen. Right now, if I run it, none of those things come true. It says all the wrong things, you know, nothing's changed. So we'll come up here to the code, and we're going to delete what I put in there. And here's the deal. So word is the phrase or word that gets sent over. Find is the thing we're going to find, and replace is what we're going to replace it with. So what I did was I said if word.index of find is equal to -1, return word. So that takes care of if you can't find a string, you return it unchanged. So remember, I told you right here, index of gives you a -1 if a string is not found. So it may not be necessary, and you may have coded it already without that, but I just felt like I wanted to take care of knowing that it wasn't there. So if it's not there, we're just sending the thing back unchanged. Okay. And then next up, we want to find where that thing is and replace it. So I'm going to just note where it is. I'm going to say int loc equals word index of find. So that's going to tell me where something is. And then I think I can write the whole program, the rest of it, on one line. So return. So we're going to return everything up to that point, word.substring 0, 0, loc. So that gives me like the start of the word. So if we were doing this example and we were looking for the OO, that's at position 1. And if I do substring 0, 1, I would get the T. Okay, and then I want to add to this replace. That's what comes next. And then we have to get the rest of the word, the part that comes after the thing we were finding. So we're going to do word.substring, and this time we have to start at loc plus find.length. I'm pretty sure that'll do it. And we don't even need to do 2 numbers here, because if we just, so if it found that the thing was right here, and we add 2 to it, it's going to pick up the K. And if you just use 1 number in a substring, remember it goes from that point to the end. I think this will work. I don't, you know, I worked it out the other day before I assigned it, but I just I'm flying without a printout. I'm just doing it. But let's see. Yeah, and you may not have noticed, but I did I did some replacements at the start of words and at the end of words, and up here. Like I searched for the T of tigers, and I searched for the T of hat. So I made sure it works fine with something that's at the very beginning of a word and that's something at the very end of a word. So anyway, how about this? Speak up if you have a question. Do you want to talk about any part of that?
Actually, I had a quick question.
Yeah.
When you had the return, the final return statement, you had
boy.
Replace.
Sorry. And my dog's going off. Hang on a sec.
Wait, am I good? Or am I waiting?
I think he's gonna deal with his dog and then.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm back. So sorry, my dog was 10 feet from me outside the kitchen door barking at me. So. Okay, go ahead, Daniel.
So my quick question was that for the final return statement, you have the replace, and is that like a? I'm not sure what the replace does, because I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Gosh, I don't even know how that worked. What is that? It's supposed to be the word find. No, replace is right here. It's right here.
Oh, that's where it was. Okay, I just didn't see where it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So it could be whatever that was called, but it was just that
Yeah, I
one we
got worried
called.
that was like a new like term we were supposed to know. I was like, oh no,
No,
I
no.
pressed
So
edit.
just a variable name. Yeah. For a second, I looked at it. I was like, yeah, what is that? But it worked. We saw that it worked. So
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
yeah, that's just these three variables: word and find and replace. So cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
and
you.
it's okay. Like lots of people like to do this, like string answer equals, and then and then do the whole return there, and then just say return answer. And there's nothing wrong with doing that too. You don't have to do the whole thing on the return line. That's just what I often do. Okay, I'm gonna